welcome everyone. So this week I published a post and a video all about how to find time to work on your business and not just in it. The link is below. And this video continues on that topic. So today I'm here to talk to you about how to create a 90-day plan so that you can map out what areas of your business you need to work on, and then you can prioritize them and fit them into your daily or your weekly routine. Because it's all fine and dandy freeing up time each and every day to work on your business, but when you're not spending that time wisely on tasks that produce the highest return on investment, you're basically just busying yourself. You're not really moving your business forward. So my name is Nisha, for anybody who doesn't know me. I'm from nishawoolery.com. I teach freelance web and graphic designers how to streamline their systems, find more clients, and get booked out so that they can live the life that they crave, a life of more freedom, more time, and more profit. Now, I have a question for you. Do you set goals and then never actually get around to doing them? Or does it take you forever to get around to the goals that you set? So say you set one in January and you think you're going to complete it in January. Do you end up actually doing it in April? So let me know the answer to that question inside the comment section. For example, getting organized, what I see with a lot of freelance designers and freelancers in general is that they will say to themselves, right, I am sick of feeling stressed out, burned out, overwhelmed. This year I'm going to get organised. This year I am going to do this. I'm going to do it this month. And then they just let other things get in the way and they never actually do it. Another problem that I see a lot is when you don't prioritise tasks that lead to either A, more money, or B, more time. If the tasks that you are busying yourself with don't lead to one of those two things, you're not being productive, you're just being busy. And I'm going to repeat that one more time because it's really, really important. If you are not doing tasks that either lead to more money or more time, you're not being productive, you're just being busy. There is a big difference between the two. And this is the point when I also want to talk about the 80-20 rule, just to emphasize what I just said. 20% of the tasks that you do lead to 80% of your profits. So basically, 80% of the time, most people are just busying themselves with tasks that they think that they need to do, but they actually don't. They're just wasting their time on tasks that could be either streamlined, automated, or outsourced. Now, the solution here is prioritization. You need to choose the tasks that have the highest return on investment. So that would be tasks like marketing, client work, emails, because obviously you need to email people to get the work, organising your business, because as we mentioned, time is one of those big things that you need to focus on, getting more time and more money, and organising your business helps you do that. So I am going to dive into my 3-step process to prioritising your daily tasks so that you are wildly productive and you profit more instead of overworking yourself. So let me go on ahead and I am going to share some slides with you instead of you just having to watch me for the entire video because that would be quite boring. So number 1, the first step in this 3-step process to creating a 90-day plan is to set 3 goals that you want to achieve in 90 days. And setting goals, setting worthwhile goals, does not have to be as hard as people make it out to be. You do not have to answer a gazillion questions to figure out the best goals for your business this year. You really don't. I find that a lot of people overcomplicate this process way too much. Whereas I like to just ask myself these 3 questions, and then from those questions, I create goals around my answers. So the first question you need to ask yourself is, how do you want to feel in your life and your business? The next is there one big thing that you want to achieve? And the next is there something you want more of? And remember, we're just thinking of the next 90 days. There's a reason we're not doing this for the entire year, and that's because I have tried that before and it does not work. When you try to think in terms of an entire year, what it does is it overwhelms you, and besides, your goals will change within the next 3 months, I guarantee. What you think that you're going to do in September of this year right now, I guarantee it will change by the time April comes. So just focus on the next 90 days and don't even think about the time after that. So let's dive a little bit deeper into these questions. The first one, how do you want to feel in your life and your business? So let's say, for instance, that as an example, I want to feel less stressed. I want to feel peace of mind. So next question, is there one big thing you want to achieve? Okay, in line with that example, let's say that the big thing I want to achieve is organising my finances because it's coming up to tax time and it's just one big mess. So the next question is there something you want more of? Again, in line with that example, let's say that I want more time. When we analyse those answers, we can then create solid goals based around those answers. So my goals then, my 3 goals for the next 90 days, could be something like to not just get all of my receipts and things like that in order for tax season, but also to create a monthly bookkeeping day so that I don't feel this way again next year. My next goal could be, so I want to feel less stressed, so that shows that I need to organise other areas of my business. So I would create a goal that maybe is organise my client process so that I can shave some time off of each client's project and also feel more at peace with each client that I take on. And then what else did I say? I said that I want more time. So my final goal could be centred around time. So what I could then say is, by the time this 90 days is over, I don't want to be working 5 days anymore. I want to be working 4 days a week. So I have just created, you can see how easy that is. I've just created goals based around those really 3 important questions. And those are goals that will help me to feel the way I want, achieve more of the things that I want, and just be happier in general. Okay, let's go on to the next slide. Okay, number 2 is write down all the tasks that you need to do to achieve your 90-day goals. So basically, you need to write down anything that comes to mind for this. So I want you to brain dump it all on a notepad, brain dump it on a piece of paper, in Evernote, whatever it is that you prefer to use. Write down all the tasks that it will take to achieve each of your 3 goals. And then I want you to read through those tasks and delete the ones that are either duplicates or unnecessary. And what I mean by unnecessary tasks, so basically I did this recently. I'm launching or relaunching Organise and Automate in March. And so I brain dumped all of the tasks that I would have to do for this launch. And unnecessary tasks were things that were great if I do have the time to do them, but if I don't, it's not going to hinder my ultimate goal. So that was something like creating a sales page for Organise and Automate, right? Because I would love to create a new sales page, and that is something that I would hope to do before March. But if I don't do it, it's okay because I already have a sales page. So those are the next steps in creating your 90-day plan. So what will be on step number 3? Schedule those tasks on your calendar or your project management system. Now, I prefer to use Asana to do this personally. I use Asana to manage my 90-day goals and my client projects. I think that a lot of people hear me talk about Asana a lot when it comes to managing design projects with your clients, but you can actually use it to manage your entire business, and that's exactly what I do. So what I like to do is once I've brain dumped all the tasks that I need to do to complete my 3 90-day goals, I will hop on into Asana and I will plan out those tasks inside Asana, and I'll put them in order of how I would like to do those tasks. And then I assign due dates to those tasks. So instead of me just talking about it, I'm going to hop on into Asana because this might be kind of hard to understand if you can't actually see it. So we are in Asana right now. This is my personal Asana, and as you can see, we're in my Organise and Automate March 2018 project in Asana, and here's how I have done it. So I have taken all of the tasks that I brain dumped onto paper and I've written them out in a project inside Asana like this. So I've put them all in order of how I would personally like to do them. So I've ordered it like plan, guest posting, research, plan content, and so on. And then under those subsections, I've put tasks. Then what you'll do once you've put all of your tasks inside Asana like this is you'll click on one of the tasks. You're going to do this for all of them, but I'll show you for one. And you'll give it a due date. So you just click up here, click one of the dates, and that's the date that you have committed to doing this task. And what that means is it really makes sure that when it comes to your 90-day goals, you're not just setting a goal and then never actually acting on it. You've set that goal, you've broken that goal into tiny stages, and then you've given those stages due dates. And if you're using Asana, what that will do is basically, once you've given all of your tasks due dates, it will add it to your calendar. So if I just click on my calendar, this is literally the calendar that guides my life, but I don't mind sharing it with you guys here. As you can see, it covers absolutely everything that I need to do every day, from like going to the hairdressers to getting on a call with my mastermind group. But as you can see up here with the Organize and Automate project that I created on the top left, I gave it a color code of green. So on my Asana calendar, all of the green tasks that you see here are for Organize and Automate. So I can basically see at a glance exactly when I'm going to be working on that 90-day goal, and I can tick things off as I do them. And that just helps me to make sure that I'm taking action on my 90-day goal. And I'm not just saying, I'm going to relaunch Organize and Automate in March and then never actually get around to doing it or doing the things that need to get done to make my launch a success. That is basically how you create a 90-day plan for your business. It's really easy. It's not super hard at all. I really feel that people overcomplicate this process a lot of the time, when that is how simple it can be. If you want to go ahead and download a copy of those slides so that you don't have to keep rewatching this video to create your own 90-day plan, I'm going to drop the link to download my slides. You go to nishawillery.com/90-day plan. Okay, so basically, to recap, the benefits of a 90-day plan are that there is no overwhelm because you don't have to focus on the entire scary year ahead of you. Your weekly tasks are planned for the next 90 days, so no more having to, on a Sunday, plan your week ahead, which is what I used to do. Instead now, I just do this at the start of every 90 days, and then my weeks are completely planned for the rest of those 90 days. And it also makes sure that you're doing something that you know will give you a high return on investment. It makes sure that you are taking action every day or every week on the things that matter the most. Now, I understand that you have tasks for your business that you really want to do, but even breaking up those goals and putting them into a daily calendar is not going to work for you if you don't have the time to do them. So if you want to learn how to free up as much as 4 hours per day to actually spend time working on your business and not just for your clients, then this week's blog post video is for you. So I will link to that in the video notes. You can go and check that out. I really hope that this has helped you guys. Let me know in the comments if this is something that you are going to consider putting into practice in your own business, so I could check those comments out later. But yeah, that's basically all that I came to talk about today. Again, go and check out that other video about freeing up time each day to do this stuff, and go and download my slides if you don't want to keep watching this video to create your 90-day plan.